In this video, we will focus on how to grow a newly colonized planet into a productive part of your empire. When you colonize a new planet with a colony ship, you will have very few colonists inhabiting the world. If you have selected a non-barren planet to colonize, then your maximum population cap will be much higher than the 0.1 colonists that your colony begins with. Let's take a moment to analyze this screen. In the center, you will see a 7x5 grid that represents your colony's building space. Squares that are darkened are uninhabitable. In the upper left portion of the screen, you can find your planetary info, including your current and maximum population, the planet's fertility, and the planet's mineral richness. Below that, you'll see the planetary labor sliders, where you can assign farmers, workers, or scientists. And finally, you can see your planetary storage, where excess food and excess production are stored for later use. On the right-hand side of the screen is a list of all of the buildings, ships, and troops that you can build at this colony. Note that you can't build ships at a colony until you build a spaceport, and you can't build troops until you build various military outpost buildings. Now that we have established a new colony, it's time to set up some trade routes to ferry supplies and colonists to our new colony. At our homeworld, we can create some freighters. These freighters will go into the construction queue, and then each turn, every 5 real-time seconds, the planet will apply the production produced there towards the item in the construction queue. If there are no items in a planet's construction queue, any of the production created there will be stored instead in the planet's goods storage. You can then apply the stored production to rush construction of items in a build queue down the way. You can also export this production to newly formed colonies, allowing you to rush the production of buildings that otherwise would take a very long time to build on your new colony. To do that, you need only click the Import button next to the goods storage on your colony screen and change it to say Export. Then, find your newly created freighters, right-click them, and command them to transport goods. They will automatically begin ferrying goods to any planets that are in need of food or production. You can also right-click a transport and order it to transport passengers. This will take colonists from your larger worlds and bring them to your newly formed worlds. If we check back in on our new colony, we can see that there is now food and production stored in the planet's warehouses. Take a look at the in-game help menu to learn about establishing advanced trade routes. Using advanced trade routes, you can specify which ships travel to which systems and what goods they carry along the way.